rain is gone. It's gonna be a bright, bright, bright. What up? Sunshiny day. Sorry, I'm over here just putting my nail shit away. Hold on a second. Waiting for people. Hello, I hate peas. How do you hate peas? I actually like peas, but I'm a vegetable lover, dude. I pretty much like any vegetable. I mean, you throw a vegetable at me and I'm fucking happy. I'm a happy camper. Oh, hold on a second. Hey, Crystal Lane Chevy. How's it going? Let me turn this on. Dude, I got not new headphones. I look like Laura. I needed to try them out because I forgot I had these. I don't even know where they came from. My son must have put them on, I don't know. They just appeared on my counter the other day. And I was like, oh, maybe I should use those. I look like almost like a real YouTuber with like the fucking headphones here. Don't mind my mess over here. I actually was cleaning this room, believe it or not. But, all right. But anyway, yeah, so I look like one of those air traffic controllers. These came with a, they came with the, what do you call it? I don't know. I bought this set of TVs for my car because my son, like, you know, we go on a lot of road trips. So I bought these TVs, but they didn't end up really working out because they, what do you call it? They would stop whenever the car would stop. The electric would turn off for some reason. I have like a real outlet in the back of my car where you could actually put like a regular house plug in the outlet. So he plugged his PlayStation in, but for some reason it would turn off. Yes. Yes. But yeah, dude, my desk is so clean right now. It's bugging me out. I sat in here yesterday. Normally when I'm talking to you guys, I had, ew, peas with honey. I don't know about that, Mona. Anyway, how you doing, Mona? Long time no see. Dude, like normally when I'm streaming to you guys, my desk, I can't even fucking see the top of it. It was covered with bottles of nail polish and like nail supplies. So I cleaned everything out, organized it all yesterday, put it in the drawers behind me. And you guys know anybody else that has a fucking collection of nails? Look at this. I have an entire collection of little nails that I did at some point in time. Every time I do my nails, I do like little testers. So that was from a couple of years ago. Did a little palm tree. What else? Anything else good? Most of them suck. Hold on a second. Oh, this one's cute. Candy canes for hello. Oh, this one was cute. I never did my nails like this, but it's like a little beach with a little starfish. We got that. I'm always testing because like some of the nail supplies, this was last year I made this. It's a little ghost on a nail, little ghost. Let's see what else. Oh, this one's pretty cool. This one's like a little monster eye that I did. Let's see what else. What else? Oh, a little rainbow. A rainbow. Jammy jam. Where's the little fish that I did? Oh, I did a couple of them actually. Hold on. I did this one, like a little, kind of like a little koi fish, right? And then I tried it in orange, but I didn't like the way it came out. And then I did, oh, here's another rainbow with a cloud. What else do I got here? That's just half of them. Where's the other fish? I did another one that I honestly like. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, that didn't come out good, and then I'll see it later, and I'll be like, oh, that's actually kind of cool. That one's pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I do. But I'm like, I don't want to throw them out. A lot of them are just test things that I'm trying to see like what colors go together. So I'll do just little testers. Ooh, they're all sticky. Or if I could like look, like I got this new stuff, so I wanted to see if the chrome worked, and then I did the flower just to see 3D flower. I really need to go to nail school, and then I have a whole entire. Hold on. I have a whole entire collection of other nails. This thing is filled with nails that I did. These are from KB Bell's nails that I did for her. That's the Fox and Socks set. You guys probably, these are old. I mean, these are like super old. This one's kind of cool. It's like a little puffy Chanel bag thing. I have laughed so hard at your, oh, what imitation would that be? Oh, this one's kind of cool, but I got messed up. Trying to do that like glowy look. What else do we have here? Oh my god, this is so old. I tried to do a skull. It didn't really work out too good. Where's the one I did with Snoop? Hold on a second. This one wasn't terrible. It's a little flamingo. Don't mind me, I'm breaking out, so I look like shit right now. I don't know, I got a pimple right here. I'm not too happy about it. Another beach nail. What is this? Oh, a beetle. Alright. Where's the one with Snoop? I did a Snoop head on a nail. I can't find it. Oh, there he is. Snoop. Did a little Snoop head with little dog paws. And I did, what is this? Oh, that's one of those free nails I got. A little moon with a, I don't know. It's like a moon and clouds. It was kind of hard to see, but whatever. So yeah, that's how I spend my spare time. This drawer behind me, it seriously needs to be organized. Just like everything else in my life. Okay. Anyway, how's everybody doing? What's up, Mandy? Belle? Just stopping by. Hello, hello. I'm all red up here. Holy shit. Got my fucking pile of clothes over here next to my bag. Dude, it's a mess. This room is the dumping ground of the house. So I was trying to organize all my nail stuff, my craft stuff. I got so much shit, dude. And this room just became that room. All right, let me turn my camera off. Yeah, it just became that room where you like dump off the shit that, you know, you can't fit anywhere. And you're like, yeah, I'll clean it up later. Thank you, Bluebell. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I do in my spare time. Sometimes I have too many crafts, though. It's taking up my whole entire fucking house at this point. So I sat in here yesterday. I was like, I'm putting all my nail stuff away. So I did that. So now my desk is finally fucking clean, which is like, it feels almost weird. Dude, this desk was like covered. I mean, I couldn't even like barely move my arm. There was like a little space for my arm and that was about it. And everything else was just nail stuff because this is where I do my nails. Well, I don't fully do them up here. I always do my removal downstairs, like outside, because I don't want the dust everywhere. And then I come back and I have like a little fan that sucks the dust down. Oops. Oh, this nail was an actual nail that was on my finger. I forgot to put that one back with the collection. But, yeah, so. Anyway, I have a little time, so I figured I'd pop on and say hi to you guys. What the fuck is this thing? Wait a second. Hold on a second. Let's fucking, what the fuck? Hold on. This is fucking, what kind of animal is this? How do I do my screen share? Anyway, so yeah. Oh, it still says happy birthday, Judith. It's actually somebody else's birthday. It was yesterday, at least. Hold on a second. Is this the right one? Yes. What the fuck is this thing? Hold on, I gotta close this. Let me just do, what is this fucking thing, dude? What the fuck is this thing? I've never seen an animal like this. Oh, it's your birthday today? Look at this thing. What is this? Is that real? What the fuck kind of animal is this? What in the actual fuck? Is that like, I don't even know what to say. Hey, Nenny. Oh, happy birthday. You need to get the birthday banner. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hey, makeup lady, can you actually make me a bee ring? Or maybe a golden croc dangle for my pierced belly button? Does he have a pierced belly button? I wouldn't be surprised. Dude, I heard a clip today. It was B. Tim on like an old panel. And I know it was him because he's like, the internet. The internet. You know how he says internet? Internet. The internet. Oh my God. I'm so offended, guys. I'm so offended. Yeah, I was like, whoa, I'm like, that's him. And he's like, how do you spend your whole life on the internet? Internet. I don't know. He says it weird. I mean, God knows I say it like that too, and I don't even realize it. The internet, internet. I don't know. I try to say internet, but he's like, the internet, internet, the internet. International taekwondo, guys. I take taekwondo. I will kick Sinner's ass. Just tell me when and where, Sinner, and I'll be there. I'll show up with my gi and my black belt, and I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch. I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah, beat him. He's got his black belt. He's a double black belt, actually. Actually, that's what I am. I'm a double black belt in Taekwondo, guys. Basically. Actually. It was definitely be dim. No, that was him for sure. Hold on. I wish I could just play the clip because it's like I get so triggered when there's too much fucking noise. So it's hard for me to listen, but I wanted to play another clip. You guys probably all already heard this. So, holy shit, Nonsense is still alive, huh? I I appreciate it and I always have respect for Nonsense because I do think that, I think Nonsense is a good person. I know some people have, their opinions about her, and that's fine. My thing is, okay, Nonsense does her shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? She does her work. So, I think what she needs to do, though, because I was listening to her, actually, I was listening to her the other day when I was organizing my house, because I was trying to get my nail stuff organized, and I was listening to her stream, and I'm like, she needs to find a way to condense the information, the good information, down into, like, digestible clips, because the thing is, nobody's sitting there for, like, 8 hours. I listened to her for, like, 4 hours, and then I just, like, I couldn't do it anymore, I had shit to do. So, I was listening to her while I was organizing. So I just had her on kind of in the background. But, you have to find a way to put this into, more digestible terms, right? So that people get the information. Because I just don't think anybody's going to sit there for 6 to 8 hours listening to that, shit, how am I gonna find Lorraine's channel? Let's see, Lorraine, I'll put perplexed. Let's see if that helps bring it up. Hold on, guys. It's so hard to find certain people's channels. Oh, here she is. All right, I think this is hers. Okay, so I want to play this clip because I thought it was so funny. Hold on a second. I think it was on Lorraine's channel. Yeah, this was it. Said report her for scamming. Okay. Hold on. Let me share the correct window. Ugh, that voice. That fucking voice. Actually, I'm wearing ankle weights under my flared yoga pants to train up my calves while I practice my crane kicks. I just made that up. You didn't write that. I'm gonna crane kick Sinner right in the chin. Right in his chin. The funniest shit was one day he was saying that, he's like, I think Sinner is, what the fuck happened here? It lost connection. Why that happen? B Tim, did you just crane kick my screen share? What happened? Hold on a second. Actually, oh, you did get the notification. You're here. What do you mean? Hey, Captain Avi. Langador, Muffin Mouse is in the house. All right, let's try this again. My computer's being a douche. What else is new? Okay. So anyway, yeah, he's like saying how he thinks Sinner is like this skinny. He's like, yeah, he's like this frail man who wears glasses. Because apparently, if you wear glasses, it means like you're not tough, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's his thinking, right? And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. All right. Hello, Solo Rider. Hey, One Way Street. How you doing? All right. You ready? You guys ready for this?
Girl,
I know you probably, I know you probably all heard this, but I agree. When you listen to nonsense, you know she's not doing shady shit. The rest of them have and currently doing. Yeah, exactly. But after so many hours, I do feel like I just attended an intake to Scientology. It's just too much to digest in one, single live stream. And I feel like because she does bring up good points, that she like needs to format it down to like, let me just cover this for an hour, and then, and trust me, I've done long live streams myself, but like I'm not in those live streams, I'm not really trying to deliver a message. I'm just trying to fucking clown somebody. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter if you sat there and watched the whole entire thing. But yeah, 4 hours, 5 hours, it's a lot. It's fucking, I lose attention. I've been trying to listen to the same fucking hours long live stream for like a week now, but I did make it through. And I don't know, you guys, I've been listening to Candace Owens, which, look, I don't agree with everything she fucking says. But I do respect her for at least questioning things, although I do think her conspiracies are just way the fuck out there sometimes. But this guy comes on, right? This guy, Andrew something, he's a total douchebag. There's clips out there of him just being disgusting, okay? This is what doesn't make sense. All these people are criticizing Candace Owens. They're like, oh, she's trying to make money off of her friend's death, this, that, and the other thing. But the same people that are criticizing her are offered her $300,000 to debate her. Obviously, this guy is being backed by somebody, right? To debate her about this whole thing, this whole Charlie Kirk, investigation. So anyway, this guy goes on her panel. She's like fucking 8 months pregnant, and he got completely owned by a fucking 8 month old, an 8 month pregnant lady on a panel where he fucking paid her to fucking $300,000. He's like a fucking idiot. I don't think it came out of his pocket, but I actually fucking sat there and, yeah, exactly. If I was doing an 11-hour long live stream, you'd be like, girl, you need to get off. I don't even think it would be humanly possible for me to do an 11-hour live stream. Like, I don't think I could sit still that long, but also, like, I don't know. Like, that's like almost a half a fucking day. Holy shit. I'm lucky if I could find a fucking hour to talk to you guys lately. Right now, the only reason I'm going live is, hold on, my husband took my son and his friend to this game, so the only reason I'm fucking live right now. All right. So, all right, let's go here. All right. Let's listen.
No, I
don't know how to fucking do it.
So this is Queen Bee on panel, the three fucking stooges here, Queen Bee, Cappy, and fucking B Tim. Cappy, bitch. I can't believe that Cappy disagreed with me when I said Soupy Doopy looks like an elephant, the Elephant Man's sister. Way to stab me in public. I'm sorry, but I saw pictures of Soup on her channel, and she's a pretty lady. And she has fucking awesome hair, dude. I love her fucking hair.
Oh, you got to go into your YouTube studio.
Right.
Your creator studio.
Look, I just want to make one thing clear, because it's something that I always fucking stood on. I am not fucking cool with what Bullhorn Betty did in this whole situation, okay? I do not agree with using the fucking court system frivolously. But I did look back on Queen Bee's channel the other night, and I noticed something. Look, dude, people like Betty and JLR, they're fucking litigious. Everybody knows this, okay? So, like, I personally stayed away from covering those people because of that reason. Plus, everybody else is fucking covering them. It's like, who gives a shit what I think? But I'm just saying, they're known to be litigious people. Betty had shown that already by pursuing Crude AF, right? In court. I forget what it was about, but we all saw that happen. So at that point, okay, when you saw that happen, and we all know lawsuits are expensive. I know that, me personally, I don't have money to defend myself in court for a lawsuit over YouTube bullshit, okay? So if I know that somebody's litigious like that, I ain't gonna fuck with them. Sorry, call me a pussy, but I just don't have the fucking, I don't have the funds to do that, so I wouldn't even fuck with them. So I stayed away from covering. I did a couple of streams where I talked about Betty. I'm not saying I never talked about her, but the continual cover of her, you know, you were kind of like asking for it in a sense, you know, because she had already proven to us that she's litigious. And I know they'll turn around and they'll be like, well, you cover Laura and Laura called CPS on you. Well, first of all, let's not even compare those two things, because when I started talking about Laura, you know, it was only a couple of months she called CPS. I did not think Laura would call CPS on me. I didn't think that. You know, talk shit. Yeah. Did I think she was going to fucking call CPS? No. Given it the fact that she had it done to her 5 times and acted like she was such a victim. No, I didn't think she would ever do that. Also, given the fact that we were friends. Why do I continue to talk to her? Because, like, what is she going to do now? Is she going to do it again? You know, like she said, it would be pretty fucking obvious that it was her. And that's illegal. And if she wants to fucking go there again, well, I'll just put it like this. I guarantee she does it again the next time, she will be fucking held very accountable. So, but anyway, my whole point in saying is that you continue to cover somebody knowing that they were litigious, okay? And again, I'm not defending Betty because I think what she did was wrong, but you left all those videos up on your channel. And I was thinking last night, and see, I don't know if this was a possibility, but at any time, because I don't, you know, I didn't follow much of the lawsuit. I think I listened to a couple of the back and forth readings. You know, ask me if I remember any of that shit. But what I was wondering the other night, or last night, or whenever it was could this have been settled, okay, at an earlier state where, let's just say perhaps Queen Bee said to, you know, or had her attorney say, look, I will agree to take down all my videos about Bullhorn Betty and never speak about her again. And if she drops the lawsuit, right? Let's just say, because I don't have the money to fucking fight this shit. Could that have been a possibility? And was that a possibility? Was that ever offered? Because I feel like if I was in that situation, that probably would have been the first, you know, thing that I would have done is, look, I will take down every video that's pertaining to her, because I just went back and scrolled through her older videos and I saw that she still had, you know, Bull Strangler and Bullhorn Betty tagged in her title, so she was purposely tagging her in the titles to try to get her attention, and then, you know, had her name hashtagged in her descriptions. So, and this is prior to the lawsuit, you know, and then she kept them up. So that's my other thing. Like, if you're so scared of Betty coming after you again, why would you leave that shit up? It just doesn't make any sense. And at the point where I started losing respect in the whole lawsuit thing was when, I think she was doing the countersuit, and I'm like, girl, just like, let it go. Move on with your fucking life already, you know? I expressed it on my channel because I thought it was a waste, because I'm like, first of all, good luck ever collecting a dime from that bitch. Good luck ever fucking collecting a dime from Bullhorn Betty. You know, even if you win, good luck collecting, you know? But like, I don't know. But I think, and I could be wrong here, and you guys, again, I didn't follow it all the way through, but I don't remember why she dropped the countersuit, but I was thinking, you know, maybe she dropped it because what would have happened here, right, is if she was doing the countersuit, what's up, Sinner? Sinner, I'm gonna crane kick you in the chin. What I think was happening here was that, what I think happened, and maybe Sinner's in here, and I know he followed this closely, what I think happened, or what I think maybe she dropped the countersuit was because what would have happened was Betty would have then been able to subpoena her earnings for the year, okay? Because the part of the countersuit, from what I understood, was that she was trying to recover legal fees. That's usually what a countersuit is, right? You're trying to recover the money that you had to spend. And in that case, thank you, Linky. I appreciate that. Just appreciate OG creators in this community. And thank you, Make It Monster. Linky, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you sent me those wonderful fudge things. So, you know what I'm saying? So the money would have been then, you know, subpoenaed, and then it would have been public record, because in order to recover those funds, she would have had to know exactly what Queen Bee spent on an attorney, you know, because you can't just put a number in and be like, yeah, I spent $10,000. And, you know, no, you need to prove that you spent that money on an attorney to defend yourself in this suit. So I'm just wondering if that's why this suit was dropped, you know what I'm saying, to essentially prevent that from happening, you know, so that Betty wouldn't get fucking thing. I know, I miss the old days too. I do too, Lanky. These new people are fucking crazy, some of them. I've met some cool people though, you know, Soup, cool people. Sinner, cool. I know everybody, you know, has their opinions, but I will say this. I was listening to one of his lives from today. I didn't get through the whole thing, but I appreciate about Sinner is that he actually fucking acknowledges his shortcomings, okay? Which, like, nobody wants to give this guy credit for this, but I've heard him. I've been listening to him for longer than I've ever went in his chat. I just didn't chat in there because I never honestly wanted to get involved in any of this shit. Like, but I have listened to him for quite a while, and then finally I decided, I might as well just chat. And there's some cool people in his chat. But anyway, Aunt Maddie, you're one of them, right? One Way Street. Anyway, so I appreciate that he acknowledges that, like, hey, I've been an asshole in this situation, or I might have been wrong about something, and then makes an effort to, like, change the behavior from there on out, which a lot of people here don't fucking do. So, you know, there's some self-reflecting going on there, which I don't see a lot of on here, on YouTube, you know? Like, I've made fucking mistakes on here, dude, 100%. Still do, you know? Some of the time, it's like, Leanna, just shut the fuck up, like, you know? But I still open my mouth, because it's fucking YouTube and drama. BJ had a FUPA can slip on the toilet. I don't fucking care, dude. I don't fucking care about BJ, her FUPA, or whatever, dude. But that's probably not even true. But I don't fucking care, so. You're coming from somebody who fucking accidentally turned their fucking shower on, talking about mistakes on YouTube, okay? Somebody who accidentally fucking turned their fucking camera on because for some stupid reason I was like, hey, let me fucking take a link on Laura's panel while I'm fucking getting out of the fucking shower. Let me just do that, okay? And fucking showed my entire fucking naked ass, the full Monty, to the fucking internet. Or as B. Tim said, the internet. So, look, I can't judge anybody else for that shit, all right? That's like the worst that could fucking pretty much happen to you, all right? Well, no, I think the worst would be if I was taking a shit and then that happened. Thank God, but girls don't poop. But thank God it was like the shower and not that, okay? All right. But yeah, I mean, I totally like fucking like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Leanna? What the fuck is wrong with you? I was listening to Laura's live stream. That's how deep I was in the drama at the time, dude. I was so deeply invested in the drama that I took the fucking thing in my laptop in the fucking shower with me, and I was annoyed because not in the actual shower, it was sitting on my counter while I was fucking listening while I was showering, because I was annoyed because Laura used to do this a lot. We'd be on the phone. I don't even know if I ever explained this because I don't remember exactly what happened, but Laura would do this a lot, okay? We'd be on the phone talking about, like, whatever the drama was that was going on at the time, and then, like, she would like, I would tell her, oh, I'm gonna go live later and address this situation, because, see, what would happen is Laura used to go live and address things and get everything, like, all wrong, or just say the wrong thing, or, like, misquote you, or something, right? So she'd always make things fucking worse by speaking for you. So I really fucking couldn't stand when she would do this, because she would go press the live button first, right? To get the views, to make sure everybody was watching her address the drama before they watched me, you know? So I was annoyed because whatever the situation was, I don't even remember. That's how unimportant it is now to me. But at the time, it was important to me, okay? This is like during COVID. We were all trapped in our fucking houses at the time, you know? So I was so annoyed that she was going live and addressing the drama that I wanted to address. And I told her that I was going to address once I got out of the shower and, you know, went live. That she went and fired up a fucking live stream, and I was so annoyed with it, and I'm listening while I'm in the shower, and I'm like, oh, this fucking girl, she gets everything wrong. She gets everything fucking wrong all the time, Laura. So I was like, as soon as I like got out and like finished cleaning myself, that's when I hit the link, and I should have waited, obviously, but a fucking water dripped off my like chin or my hair and fucking turned the camera on. It went on my trackpad and turned the fucking camera on, dude. Oh my god, it's so fucking. I'm not like everybody thinks I should be so embarrassed about it, and I'm like, whatever. Like that is so on brand with my fucking life. Like something stupid like that happening to me. So, but I'm like, at the end of the day, we're all naked under our clothes. I'm not ashamed of my body. So. There's nothing to be ashamed of in this situation except for that I was so stupid. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Who gives a shit? Yeah, I gave the internet a show. But yeah, that's why I was annoyed. I was annoyed with fucking Laura, you know, having to always try to like, she always like try to beat you to the punch, you know? Nowadays, that would never happen, okay? First of all, I would never fucking care that much to like get on a live stream with somebody, but yeah. And that's why I wanted to get on her fucking thing so I could like say the right thing because Laura always fucking said the wrong thing. She always said the wrong thing. Thank you. Social fade. Good thing it was at a time when I was fucking in shape better because now I think I'd be mortified. Like my ass is fat. I have abs and QB has no neck, just chin. Yes, no. Sorry, you have to correct that. She has just chins in multiple. Okay, multiple chins. All right. So anyway, all right. Let's get back to this. That was
right
a long
now or
story.
no?
I'm trying to.
But yeah, so like when people tell me they cam slipped and I'm like, okay, you cam slipped and showed your face. Like I'm not that, you know, I'm sorry. I don't feel like that is a big deal.
Reading Nunya's thing.
At least you didn't show your tits and your vag.
Hey, Nunya, no, I haven't. And actually, like in the beginning of the stream, I was like, I have not heard that for myself. I've heard it was those guys, and they are saying it's us guys. Well, now that it's been cleared up, like, why don't we stop talking about that? Because it was never a lie.
I love how they're like, well, now that it's been cleared up, just stop talking about it. Like, you do not get to make that decision for us. Sorry.
To begin with, like,
yes, I did cartwheels on my front lawn. I think if I did a cartwheel right now, I think I would fucking break my knees. I can't even walk last night, okay? My fucking knees are killing me. So many chins, you can stay warm in there if the smell doesn't bother you.
I feel like Burnt Toast
It was never 15K. And
look, I'm not making fun of fucking fat people. Like, look, my mom was always overweight, so I have sympathy for when you're overweight, but
never came out of
petty.
Her mouth and never came out of my mouth. Why does it
Sinner, you are skin and bones, bones and skin. How do you even know that?
fucking matter?
These people are so weird. Like, who are you, Yoshiba?
Right, it feels like a bit of a distraction, and I know that's fucking cliche and lame to say on these YouTube streets and these,
Well,
fucking,
it is.
you know, with the YouTube warring. But it
This
fucking
right here is performative outrage, and I've said it before, and since I have to address it on your channel, I will.
Since I have to address it on your channel. Now, all right, performative outrage from who? Who's outraged?
Again, B, Tim, and Cappy do not speak for me. They were not the ones that were sued. They were not the ones that went and made channels or offered to come over and handle my lawsuit, cover it as a get back to Betty. They didn't do that. They didn't try to get rich off my lawsuit. They didn't.
Okay, girl, you are not Kim Kardashian. Okay, nobody's getting rich off your lawsuit there, honey. Getting rich off my lawsuit. Girl, do you think Burnt Toast got rich off your lawsuit, girl? You're talking like you're fucking, seriously, like you're Kim Kardashian over there. Like, no. I think you got rich off your lawsuit. But this is the part that annoys me with her saying this, is that, yeah, please don't attack people in chat. You could talk all this shit you want to me, but do not talk shit to other people in my fucking chat. You could just go. How about that? Hold on a second. How the fuck do I... Could somebody just hide this person? I don't... Like, it's like fucking... Nobody cares. I don't even know this person. All right. I don't like fighting in my chat. Everybody's welcome here.
And try to pull no bullshit with my lawsuit. None of that. That wasn't on them. They didn't try to pull no shit like that.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say, okay? She fucking... Girl, Burnt Toast helped you out because... by covering your lawsuit, and you knew this, let's not play like you didn't know this. By covering your lawsuit, what happened was she introduced a whole nother community of people that otherwise wouldn't have followed you, okay, or known about you, to you. And those people in turn helped you out and donated to your lawsuit. And so your ass never would have been able to pay for that fucking lawsuit had Burnt Toast not fucking covered it. So come on, and never wore a crop top. What a weird.
That neither one of them did. Neither one of them were involved in any of it. B. Tim did help me with some financial means when I needed it, when I did not.
Do you guys think B. Tim claims Queen Bee on his fucking taxes at this point? Like a kid? Like, you know how you claim your kid on your taxes? Does B. Tim claim her?
They'll fulfill my PayPal pools, because just because
They don't fulfill my PayPal pools.
those were there does not mean they were ever all filled.
Okay, so I looked through. There's a few publicly available PayPal pools that are still up, okay? And most of them got filled. One of them, somebody showed on a stream the other day. It was 7,000. It was something for like $7,000. It got filled 117% filled, meaning that it went over the amount. It went over the goal, okay? I could only find 2 of the publicly available ones that weren't fulfilled, but that doesn't mean that she didn't get the money, because she got the money that was sent to her privately on PayPal, okay, and Cash App and Super Chats and everything else that she was getting. So, girl. And then I heard, and I don't know if this is true, but again, I heard this over the last couple of days. I saw it in a comment the other day. Somebody was saying that she redid her deck, which we know, Deck Maxon, Fence Maxon. She redid her fence, bought a car. Everybody says bought a car, but more likely than not, put a down payment on a car, to be fair, right? Because who the fuck just outright buys cars? But either way, you got a couple of $1,000, so you can't pay for this lawsuit. It's as absurd as Laura, saying that she needed people to buy her son's necessities for his college dorm room that he needed to live. And then she's like, yeah, I'm going to Canal Street to go shopping for fake Louis Vuitton bags. Like, it's that insane. It's that insane.
Okay. Now.
Oh, no, she definitely has the deck because she was deck maxing with that Purple Rain. Incel isn't the problem. How come that? Wait, is it Yoshiba person still in here? Because I fucking thought I blocked them. Oh, all right. Let's just block this person. Just be quiet. Nobody wants to hear you. Okay. Bye-bye. Come back on another account. Sorry, I thought I blocked them or banned them or something.
Again, I'm going to tell you this one more time. I'm not going to say this again.
Ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I will not be showing any receipts of any kind to anyone on the internet. Okay? Your smear campaign, your pressure.
I love when people misuse smear campaigns. See what a smear campaign is? A smear campaign is basically telling lies. She has a big deck. It's basically telling lies about somebody, okay? In a attempt to humiliate and destroy their reputation. But nobody's lying about you, girl, so... Oh, you did block them. That's weird. All right. Sorry.
Campaign, it's not going to work. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going against a court order. I'm not going against what my attorney...
Dude, I really don't like hiding people. I'm going to rewind that, but I don't like hiding people from my channel, but you need to fucking... Like, you're just being annoying in the chat.
Your smear campaign, your pressure campaign, it's not going to work. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm not going against a court order. I'm not going against what my attorney said.
Which one is it? Is it a court order or is it what your attorney said? I'm not going against the court order. Girl, which one is it? Which one is it? Is it what your attorney said or court order? Which one is it? It can't be both. Can't be both. Smear campaign. Girl, please don't say smear. Just don't. Just don't do it. Yeah, she lied for 3 years. Well, we're going to look at that next because who was it that had the fucking receipts of her saying that she's going to show everything down to the ink in my printer? I think it's on Lorraine's channel.
So
shout out to Lorraine, by the way. Let's grab her link.
You feel like you want to do whatever. You want to turn me in. You want to call the police, do that, whatever you got to do, whatever it is you think you need to do. You do what you need to do. I will do what I need to do. And that's it. I'm not going to continue to argue with people who had nothing to do with this lawsuit, who were not involved in it. Your community, Toasty couldn't come up with $500 fucking for crude.
What does that have to do with this, though? What the fuck does that have to do? I don't even know what she's talking about with this, with the $500 for crude. There's Lorraine's channel. I'm sure most of you guys are, what do you call it? Already subscribed. How come this fucking thing isn't like doing my comments right? There we go. Right. So, shit, I forgot what I was just saying. The court order, because I was reading your comment. The court order wasn't for that. They can't tell. Yeah, exactly. They can't tell what is done once the court case is over unless it's an RO or something. It's all deflection. Oh, the $500. I don't even know what the fuck that has to do with anything. I don't know what that has to do with anything. $500 for crude. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm sure if Burnt Toast needed to, she could have raised $500. She seems to forget that Burnt Toast already had a pretty, sizable audience when she came here. Then she started covering Heels on the Ground, okay? And her audience grew exponentially, right? And then she started covering the fucking case, the court case. That was long after. So I'm sure she had more than enough, money to cover that. 500 with Betty's settlement. Oh, with crude. That guy QB sounds like he's a pap smear campaign. So somebody brought up a good point too, and I don't know if this is true. Okay, they sent me this thing in my email yesterday about her having a concurrent case going on with her baby daddy. I guess I'm assuming at the same time. Okay, so so it was some of the money for that. Like, I don't know. I'd have to look at the time everything was lined up, but this resistance to show receipts of any kind is very strange to me, because I'm like, girl, like, I don't think if there's a court order, here's the thing, okay? If this was me and I was in this situation, which I would never be in this situation, but let's just say I was, okay? I would be like, look, I am so sorry. I appreciate every single person here who donated to me, and I appreciate everybody that helped me, but I cannot show the receipts, and here's why, whatever the reason is, okay? Or maybe I would tell them I'll show you privately, or you could call me. The fact that she immediately is getting so defensive and like, fuck you, I'm not showing receipts. You ain't never gonna see a receipt. Okay, baby? That anger, her anger about this whole situation is very alarming. And it seems very reminiscent of a situation that happened in our community years ago, okay? So the person was asked for receipts, they got upset, they got defensive, they got angry, and it didn't make them look good, okay? So we've been here before, we've seen this before. Now, I don't give a fuck, because I never donated, nor would I ever. I always said that. I'm like, fuck that, I would never fucking donate. I never encouraged people to donate, because I was like, this is just all so stupid. I wouldn't fucking, pay for this shit. She is paying child support with the legal fund. Don't make me interview the baby daddy. I will. Ooh, shit.
I'm not going to continue this, okay? I don't have to show anybody shit. I don't owe anyone anything. When you donate to give as a gift to someone that you're helping. You don't donate with the...
And normally I would fucking agree with her there. If you donate, right? Say you give to St. Jude. Say you give to the Red Cross. Whatever it is. If you donate the money and you don't ask for a receipt to see where the money went. Number one, though, that's with a charitable, with a credible charitable organization. But number two, you fucking promised people that you were going to fucking show these receipts. There are receipts of you saying you're going to show the receipts, okay? So now to turn around and tell people to go fuck themselves, and that, oh, well, you don't give, and then expect to see the receipt. I normally would agree with her on that, but you promised to show people receipts. You promised full transparency down to the ink in my printer. Right? Isn't that what you said? Girl. And normally, and I always said this, if you go back on my channel 4 fucking years ago, whenever the fuck this shit started, I remember telling everybody, dude, if you're gonna give, that's your fucking business, but, proceed with caution, because you don't know this motherfucker from a hole in the wall, you don't. And I don't think people should get mad now, because, like, you took that risk knowing that this person was a felon, that they've had how many fucking restraining orders put against them, that they've had how many fucking arrests, that their fucking door kicked in by the feds. You took that risk trusting a person with a criminal record, okay, already, that had a pretty bad track record. You took that risk. And that's why I never gave a dime, nor would I, to this fucking person. Because I was like, dude, this is not going to fucking end well. I knew it from the beginning. You could go back on my channel from those days, and I was like, donate at your own risk, right?
Later to say, I'm sorry, I don't like you. I want to see your receipts that I know you can't show. So I'm just going to have performative outrage on the.
No, we don't know you can't show them. We don't know that. You're saying that, but you also said that I smoked drugs with my kid, right? So like, do you think I'm going to believe anything that you say? No. It's very simple. Show the court order, girl. Put the fucking court order out. Shut everybody the fuck up. Put the fucking court order out where it says that you cannot show the receipts. I think she's trying to play it off now like this. During the case, Betty wanted the money to go into escrow. Okay, the money that was raised because of her countersuit, she wanted the money put in escrow, which is understandable. And they, it got shot down. But, if she's looking to recover the legal fees, then Betty has a right to know how much she spent on the legal fees. I don't know if she has the right to know how much she collected for legal fees, but she has the right to know how much she spent on the legal fees. And so that was shot down, okay? But that is not a court order. The case is done now. It was dismissed with prejudice, meaning that Betty can't come after you for anything involving that case ever again. So it would be written somewhere in a document. It would be written or transcribed somewhere in some document pertaining to your case. So I still don't know, and that's probably why I stopped following this shit, because it was very confusing. Because I remember Betty, part of it got dismissed, and she refiled, I don't know, something which I thought was weird. So I really don't understand. I don't get it.
The internet. Cut the shit. It's not happening. I don't give a.
Yeah, she thinks she could say a bunch of words. We were all stupid, never gonna work. We were smarter than that. Yeah, exactly.
Fuck, it's not happening. So that's it.
I think she thinks also if she acts like this, I'm not gonna say nothing, blah blah blah. That it's like, oh, okay, she must be serious.
That's all.
That's it.
And I remember people talking about the order too.
So here comes the cleanup crew, bitch. I remember people talking about this. See, now Cappy's confused because she's talking about the old order during the case while it was going on.
When it happened, like, oh, that's real convenient. She got an order. Now
it's real convenient. She got an order.
Pretending like it never existed. And they're talking about it like it was never a thing. And
I won't be talking about.
No. That was a thing during the case while it was actively ongoing, but it's not a thing anymore. You're very stupid. I kind of feel bad for you, Cappy. You fall for everything. You don't question anything.
Even I don't give a fuck.
BHB is a terrible person. Queen pocketed money. Both could be true. Exactly. 100%. Like, I do not care for Bullhorn Betty at all. Okay? At all. I think she was wrong in filing this suit. I think she's a baby. I think she needs to learn how to take criticism if she's going to be on the internet. You don't just go suing people because you don't like what they have to say about you. That's bullshit. Let's just be honest, okay? You're wasting the fucking court's time. It's so stupid. But this person is no better.
I don't care.
This is day 8 of her never talking about it again. Yeah. Oh my god, how does Laura wear these fucking headphones, dude? They're fucking hurting my ears. I feel like my ears are being compressed into my brain right now.
You know what? You shouldn't.
Not working.
You fucking
I don't care.
You actually shouldn't.
Mark Steve from donating to the Diamond Blood Fund. So now Cappy's like, you shouldn't, bitch.
Because you were in this fucking lawsuit that we're talking about. You know what I mean?
I was not only that, I was not in just one lawsuit. I was in 2 lawsuits, a counter lawsuit, and then 4.
No. We don't get to count it. We don't. No. You were in 1 lawsuit, okay? I don't know why she's saying 2. Just because she refiled the same lawsuit, that's not a whole separate lawsuit. Second of all, the countersuit, girl, and I always said this, was a fucking choice. That was a fucking choice. Stop making nobody else bitches feel important by giving your time and money to this bitchy as shit. But she's on the internet. She thinks so. Anyway, yeah. Dude, you fucking, the countersuit was a complete fucking choice, girl. Like, you didn't have to file that countersuit. You could have just let it go and called it a day.
3, actually.
So
3, actually, guys.
I don't have time, nor am I going to go back and forth with anyone on the fucking internet about it. I'm not doing it. Period.
I'm not doing it.
This has been going on for 2.5 years. You motherfuckers have tried this over and over and over again. Yes, J Fox Toasty did read it out because she specifically read out on the same motion where Betty says, it doesn't matter if a whole football team.
And what the fuck is she talking about here? Does anybody know what the fuck she's talking about? Where did a football team just come into this? I'm so confused.
And that was the brunt of the joke. We all...
I found 2, Nenny. There's 2 that weren't filled, but I can't say they weren't filled because, yeah, the pool itself might not have been filled per se, but she got the money somehow.
Laughed. It was all funny.
Hey, Moonchild. Long time no see. How are you?
She knows exactly what the fuck she read out.
Hello, Tiny.
It was the same motion with all of that.
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about with a football team.
So
Betty put a motion in chat. I mean in chat. Betty put a motion in saying that a football team, she fucked a football team. Is that like, first of all, who would believe that? But what? Who writes that in a court motion? That's so fucking weird.
Let's cut.
It's all right, Sinner. We don't get offended by those words.
Shit. I'm not showing anything. I'm not going to continue to go back and forth with anybody. I'm not going to continue to put blame on my friends. They have nothing to do with this. Okay.
Okay, but then when you listen to B. Tim talking, like, you know, through this whole thing, he's like, we had to go through this. Like he's like they're a couple or something. It's so weird.
Okay. We're not doing that. That's what we're not going to do.
Okay, mommy. Like she's telling us, like, oh, that's what we're not gonna do. Like, girl, you're good luck stopping this fucking train. Okay, the train is in motion. Good luck trying to stop it.
There we go.
That's what we're not gonna do. Like, girl, you do not have the final say in what people here choose to fucking talk about. Okay, you might not go back and forth. She said if I effed a football team. Yeah, that's what I heard, Ash. That's what I thought I heard. I was like, what? Who would believe that she effed a football player, let alone the whole fucking team? Typically, the football guys don't go after girls like that. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, weird.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure this out. I had to go through and accept the new terms for the updated terms and shit in Creator Studio. I forgot to do that. No, I'm a fucking mess, bitch.
No, I'm a fucking mess, bitch.
I fucking swear.
Like, I swear to God.
Like, that's so funny, because, like, you would
What the fuck is this girl talking about?
think, like, I've been here, like, a
Cappy, I've noticed about her, she said something earlier in the stream. She's very conscious of like criticism that she's about to get. So a lot of the time she will say something before she gets criticized about it. So she kind of like tries to cover her ass before she receives the criticism. So she's gonna say something right here, which lets you know that she's bothered by what Sinner said about her.
long time, right? And
I feel like
you know how Sinner calls me out for like, she's not really a newbie. She's a veteran and she's been here since 2018. She's just faking her ignorance.
You know what?
And
Like, what does that have to do with anything? She's bothered by that.
Funny thing is, these troll accounts, they keep coming in under.
She's very sensitive to the criticism. You could constantly hear her when she talks, and I think that's what bothers me about her. She's always trying to like, I don't know. She's always trying to like preface things with like, well, I know this is cliche sounding, but you know, because she like that, she knows that people are gonna say that, so she's already trying to like beat the criticism by like doing that. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
They're the same names. They're the same
Yeah.
one. The profile picture. Who even are you?
Cappy herself said it will be a problem if people ask for receipts. Oh, interesting. I don't think Queen understands the freight train racing towards her, and it's only just started. It only gets worse. Yeah, from here, if we go by history. Well, that's what I'm saying, Ash. Like, we lived through this. Like, look, I'm not fucking personally pursuing this because I don't give a fuck. I never gave her money, nor would I. But I would say if the people that... Oh, my God, I forgot to put the other birthday banner up for somebody who was in here who said it was their birthday, and I forget who it was. I'm so sorry. I got distracted. Let me turn this off. I don't remember who said it was their birthday. I'm so sorry. I always do the birthday banner. All right. I just noticed it scrolling across the screen. You know, you guys know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I don't give a fuck, honestly. It's not me. I didn't give her money, nor I never would have gave this person money. Never. She's been going live for almost 8 years. I've been here 22 months. Yeah, I didn't realize your channel was so young because I was looking back on your channel last night because I was just like trying to gauge when the lawsuit ended. I don't remember when it ended. So I was going through, I'm like, who would have covered this? Because Burnt Toast channel is, completely gone now. So where all the history pretty much was, right, of the lawsuit. So I was going back through people's channels and I was like, oh, you've only been like live streaming for like a little over a year.
A fake Krama Reels account that we know is not her. Come on now. Most of these accounts they're already deleting them.
Frosted lipstick? No way.
Because I'm saving every single one of them that come in
How old is Cappy? I can't gauge her age.
here.
She seems like really young and naive, but I don't think she's that young.
Every single one of them that come in here. Matter of fact, there's 4 of the same exact one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's the same 5
What the fuck does these troll accounts have to do with anything?
trolls, and I'm not going to continue to do this. I'm not doing it. Sorry. It is what it is.
I'm not doing this.
You know what's fucked up? You get victimized by Betty, and then
You get victimized by Betty.
you get re-victimized by these fucking morons who didn't help
That
you
we
at
fucking
all.
helped out. Tried to
Yeah.
help fucking prevent her identity from being
She's late 40s, Bridget? No way. I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, most people are around that age here.
from Betty suing the fucking piss out of her.
Yeah.
If Betty does, I don't give a fuck. I will not be helping financially. I will be sitting the fuck back.
Girl, you didn't help her financially. See, this is so weird the way her and B Tim act like they're one unit. Like, girl, B Tim helped her out. You did not. You didn't help her financially. What the fuck, dude?
And allowing you guys to handle your own fucking lawsuits how the fuck you feel fit, okay? I didn't
Yeah.
ask you to come over here and cover my shit. Never one time did I ask you to come over here and cover my
No, you didn't ask her, but you did send her documents to read off. You didn't ask her, but you accepted all the money that came from her fucking community, right? To help pay for your fucking lawsuit, right? This is like, dude, you are so fucking unappreciative of people helping you. Seriously.
shit. I never one time did that.
Yeah, it's weird. She gives herself credit for B Tim.
But I was trying to be nice because you wanted to be snobby as fuck to Betty. That was
Snobby as fuck. You want to be snobby as fuck. What the fuck does that even mean? Snobby as fuck to Betty? Huh? Does she know what snobby means?
pretty much it. Otherwise, it was my motherfucking real life affected. I had to deal with it. I had to be doxxed. My kids had to be put the fuck out there. Not you, not yours. You got to stay hidden.
Why does she always say her kids had to be put out there? I've noticed that she, like Laura, frequently throws her children up as a shield. My kids had to be put out there. No, I have not to this day. I still am not even 100% sure. First of all, how many kids she has. Second of all, if they're old girls, I think they are. How old they are. I have no, I've never heard anybody actually speaking about her fucking kids, ever. Except her. I've never heard anybody else say anything else about her kids. So, I don't know why she's always acting like people are going after her children. They're not.
Kind of like you are right now. Well, you seem to think you don't need to stay hidden if that's okay, right?
Yeah.
Cubase says she held nonsense, but B Tim opened is the one who did it. Yeah, is the one who donated.
Get the fuck out there. Not you, not yours. You got to stay hidden. Kind of like
Yeah, because she was smarter than you. That's what I was thinking when I was listening to this the other day. How did Bullhorn Betty identify her in the first place? Right? Because in order to send her a lawsuit, her name had to be known previous. So how did they figure out who she was from, the name Queen Bee? Burnt Toast, I got to give her credit. She goes to great lengths, not exposing her fucking personal information. Jim Terry, but how the fuck did he find out? Somebody had to tell him that she was friends with. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it was Critical K or somebody from that group that knew her at that time went to him and was like, here's her name. But who the fuck else would have known her name?
you are right now. Well, you seem to think you fucking, need to stay hidden if that's okay, right?
Cappy,
So it's okay,
okay.
She's trying to insinuate that she has burnt toast information.
to fucking harass the piss out of me while you sit behind a fucking avatar.
Where is Burnt Toast harassing her, though? Like, Burnt Toast has only spoke on this because she brought her up. Otherwise, I don't think she would have ever fucking said a word about this. Oh, good lord.
Not happening.
Not happening. Again, I'm the fucking mother of YouTube, and I'm gonna tell everybody what they're gonna do. Y'all gotta listen.
I'm done with the shit. I'm over it. Like I said,
Put that in your diamond dip blunt and smoke it.
I spoke on it. I will not be speaking on it again. And neither of you are going to speak for me.
No, I'm too busy speaking about Brittany.
Well, yeah, and I'm like, I don't feel like I need to address anything else besides, like, because I wasn't going to really say anything because I said enough on your panel. And then I saw those Twitter screenshots come up, and I was like, well, okay, I'm glad
Well, yeah,
that...
because, I mean, how was she just fine 2 weeks
Yes, Carla, she used toast.
ago? 2 weeks ago, she was in my fucking inbox talking about, I don't have any problems with anybody. I want everybody to be in my chat.
Look, if I was her and I thought this was crazy at the time, okay, I would have told Burnt Toast, please don't cover this case. You know, I don't want Betty getting more attention. She allowed her to cover it. She even handed her documents to read off. Yeah, I figured she spoke 100 times about this.
Everybody.
Now she's been fucking duped.
I always said it. I'm like, Bullhorn Betty suing this bitch was the best thing that fucking happened to her. Okay, because I don't know what the fuck she did before she came to YouTube and started making money here. But I mean, I know she sold drugs clearly, but and alcohol to minors apparently at a gas station that she worked at. But that I think was like way long ago. But she had to have some type of job, right? How the fuck you pay your bills and shit, you know? Well, I know she had I guess she had a boyfriend or something that lived with her, or man. Maybe he took care of finances. But Bullhorn Betty catapulted her fucking channel into like the next dimension, you know, where she was able to fucking make a living off of this shit. So without Bullhorn Betty, she should actually be fucking thanking her ass, because without Bullhorn Betty suing her and Burnt Toast covering it, this bitch would have never fucking had 1,000 people in her chat, okay? Or 500 people in her chat. Her fucking panels are boring as fuck. So boring, dude. The bitch disappears from her fucking panel for like 5 hours at a time. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. I seriously, like, asked B Fergs if she's still in here. I used to text her and be like, how the fuck does this woman have 400 people in her chat? Like, I just don't understand. like, I just don't get it. And I'm like, I never got it. I never understood how she got so many fucking people in her chat. Unless they're fucking paid for it, I can't fucking understand it. I just can't fucking understand it. Nenny is asking Brittany, hi Brittany, can you unblock me so I could talk shit about Laura in your chat? Okay.
Just fine
That was
2 weeks
funny.
ago. 2 weeks ago, she was in my fucking inbox talking about, I don't have any problems with anybody. I want everybody to be in my chat. Everybody.
Now she-
I don't even believe this. 2 weeks ago, Burnt Toast was messaging her? Really? Can we see that?
She's been fucking duped all of a sudden. You know what I
2
mean?
weeks
Like,
later, you've been fucking duped.
Look, I saw a screenshot of Burnt Toast from Twitter, I think it was the other day, saying that she should never show these receipts. And, you know, I do think she was, in a sense, duped. I think she was very caught up in her hatred for Betty at the time, okay? Where she was, you know, not seeing the writing on the wall and the red flags with this one. Because I think a lot of us saw it way longer ago. Way longer ago. Hey, Dee Dee. I stopped covering her. Dee Dee, I want to ask you, do you like refinish furniture or something? Because I noticed that you're always sanding furniture. Do you do that, like flip it, or because like I would love to do that. And I'm always thinking about it. But every time you're on Wendy's panel, you're always like sanding something. So I'm like, I want to know what she's doing. Oh, you do? Okay, that's so cool. It always amazed me how she could leave her panel and panelists seemed happy to run her stream. It's not like they were getting super chats. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's so weird, but I'm like, whatever. I guess if that's what they want to do. I just like, dude, I used to listen. First of all, let me just put this out there. I was never like a big listener of hers. Like I would stop in the chat every once in a while, say hi, but like there's no fucking way I'm sitting there for fucking 6 hours listening. But I couldn't stand the people that she brought up on her panels. Like they just would drone on. And there was a lot of like fake outrage on her panel all the time, which like annoys me too. Cause like, look, dude, it takes a lot to fucking offend me. I don't get offended very easily, like by words or, you know, I'm just not one of those people that just gets like easily outraged by things. And a lot of that goes on her panel, but I think that's her playing to her audience because she knows there's a lot of older women in the chat, you know, and they're like very sensitive about things. So she plays into it because I personally feel that a lot of the shit that she pretends to be like offended by really offends her. No, I don't. I just don't. You could just tell.
Get the fuck out of here. You're fake as
And
fuck.
now I'm pulling a Wendy and a Randy. Stand by my Diane. Kind of like standing by your.
Yeah, except Wendy and Randy didn't stand by Diane. So what the fuck are you talking about, Crappy? What are you talking about? Wendy did the exact opposite. In fact, Wendy was the one who stood against her the firmest in that whole situation and put her fucking foot down.
Oh, man. That's pretty clever wording, though, Nunya. Anyway, Cappy, I swore you were smarter than this. It's giving a very Wendy and Randy.
I'll say Randy held in a little longer, but Wendy was like, no, fuck that shit. She didn't want to have anything to do with that. I want to refinish furniture so bad. I actually want to repaint this thing that I have downstairs. It's I don't know. Did you ever just buy something and then you're like, why the fuck did I buy this? I know why I bought it. It was on clearance at Ashley Furniture, and I just needed something. I needed something with like a cabinet to store things and shelves. And I was having trouble finding something that I liked. And I really wanted this white one, but my husband's like, we just did the kitchen and it's white and blah, blah, blah. So I let him talk me out of it and let him talk me into buying this other one, which I never liked from the day I bought it. I hate the doors. I like the piece itself. I just don't like the doors. And I just don't like that it's so dark. It's like super, super dark wood. And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like it's like a black hole. But anyway, I want to repaint it, but it's not real wood. I don't know if I could paint it. Please post a Laura parody wish list. Oh my God, that would be funny, right?
Now, stand by your Diane, I guess. But the same way Toasty is.
I did a simple coffee table first. I have refinished furniture before. I actually want to do this mirror that's on my wall right now. This is... I wish I could show you guys. It's a mirror that was always hanging in my house since like the day I was born. My mom had it. It was like right by the front door. So every time you walked out, you would see yourself in the mirror. I just don't like the color of it, but I love the mirror and I wanted to refinish that. And I have another piece of her furniture downstairs that I want to refinish that I actually gave away. It's a curio cabinet kind of table. It's cool. It's like I've never seen anything like it. I can't find anything like it online. It's like a curio cabinet, I guess is what they call it. But it's also a coffee table and it has like a light in it. It's pretty cool. But I want to refinish it. I gave it away to my mom's neighbor. And then there was a lot of stuff when I was cleaning her house out that I gave away, and later on was like, why did I give that away, dude? You know? So the neighbor ended up calling me like last year and she's like, do you want this table back? She's like, I really don't have a place for it. And I was like, yes, please. So, because I really wish I took my mom's china cabinet. Like there's so many things that I just got rid of because like I didn't have the room. I was so overwhelmed with all the shit that was coming from her house that I just didn't have space for it. So I was just like, take it. I already paid for a storage unit that was filled. It was a nightmare. So, you know, I had to give away a lot of stuff that I really didn't want to. You can paint, pressboard, light sand, and use adhesion primer. You know what I'm doing? I'm actually doing a table right now. I'll have to show you guys. It's been in the works. I started it last year, like a kitchen table. I found it in somebody's garbage, believe it or not, but it's a real wood table and it's in such great shape that I took it. I called my husband. I'm like, get here right now before somebody else picks this up off the street. So he sanded the entire thing, 'cause I fucking hate sanding things. So he sanded off all the old finish, and I got the not Annie Sloan. What's the other one? Paint. Oh my god. I can't remember the name of the paint. Damn it, I can't remember it. But anyway, yeah, so I'm doing the table, which I need to do soon because I want to get it in my kitchen and get rid of my fucking kitchen tables destroyed. There's like fucking paint all over it. There's nail polish. It's destroyed. I have to cover it with a fucking thing. The paint, the finish. The furniture is made so fucking cheap nowadays. It's made like absolute shit. Not chalk paint. I'm trying to think of the fucking brand. Oh my god. Holy shit. I have Annie Sloan, but that's not the brand. Oh my god. It's like a specialty brand. You can only buy it certain places, but I can't remember the name of it right now. Dixie Belle. That's it, B-Fergs. Thank you. Dixie Belle. That's it. So I'm doing the bottom in the Dixie Belle paint, which I've never used before. And then the top, I'm staining it like a light gray. So, yeah. IKEA works great for me. Look at this. I'm a fucking huge IKEA fan. My whole fucking house is IKEA. Not my whole house, but this is all IKEA behind me. I fucking love this thing. Highly suggest it. This whole, you see this whole closet situation? Hold on, let me move my candle. You see that whole thing behind me with the drawers? That is IKEA. I fucking love this thing. It's got like huge drawers. This part has some of my clothes, and then the rest of it's all my, I don't know. I'm a little disorganized, but my nail stuff. Then for some reason, I took the other drawer and I was like, let me throw my winter stuff in there, my hats and everything. And then the other two drawers are nail stuff. And I just gotta clean off the junk on here. I just have so much junk. This is like an extra room that we don't use, so it's my office. But yeah, I have tons of shit in here that, this is a mirror. Hold on. Let me see if I can take it off the wall without fucking, this is my mom's mirror, so I kind of want to refinish it, like the frame, or should I just leave it like this wood? I just don't, I hate like red wood. That's what bothers me. But it's such a pretty mirror, and it's like so nicely made, and it's part of like my family. I looked in this mirror every day of my life when I, you know, used to like leave the house. Sorry, nice close-ups of my chest right there. Hold on, I just gotta get this balanced the right way. Watch that shit fall out of the fucking fall out. But yeah, I mean, I want to refinish it. Leave it natural, you guys are saying. I know. It just doesn't match with anything in here. My desk is like a light gray. Oh, I guess nothing really matches in here. It's so pretty though. I love the mirror. Okay, sorry. How'd my camera get turned off by me hitting the space bar? That was weird. All right.
It's not a hero. You won't be either. Just saying. I don't know where I gave off where I needed.
Strip off the old varnish and paint or stain. I know. I'd like to see what like the natural wood looks like below it. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's like that dark red cherry look, and I'm not like a fan of that.
To be a hero,
But I'm like, I also don't want to ruin it.
Yeah,
or that
who's the
I want to
hero?
be perceived like a hero. Did I read that wrong? No, you did
No,
say hero. I
that'd
don't.
be her. That would be her.
That would be
I'm not really getting. What I said was that she doesn't like. Why is history being
I made a
written for
fucking
her?
ass channel about her, used her attorney's name, and now that people are trying to, you know, be shitty, I'm gonna jump in on it. That's what I'm getting. That's
Well,
what
and
it's giving to me. Hey, Sam, good to
but
see you.
she's the or no, not in here on her live stream. I take that back, saying that like she wouldn't give Toasty like passes on saying she was
You know
duped,
what
and
these people are talking
I
about.
fucking said like I hope so.
Oh,
You know, do what you will and be mad at Queen Bee and you know you want to hold her accountable, do it, but like give the same energy to Burnt Toast because she wasn't fucking duped. Like that's fucking ridiculous.
YouTube Inspector Gadget says no.
I do think in a sense she was duped because she was told that you guys were going to give her receipts, okay? And you never gave her those receipts. So she was duped. That's exactly what being duped is.
Tanya doesn't stand for anything, and it's laughable that she thinks she can demand shit while sitting back and giving others grace. Get the fuck out of here.
By the way,
Get the fuck out of here.
Comes crashing down. We can laugh at her and Sludge. But Narcos, hey, good to see you, Ped. I'm just saying, you little bitch, you're the one that was asking for my kids' motherfucking pictures.
Oh my god, with her fucking kids in the fucking pictures, dude. With her fucking kids. I saw a thing today, and again, I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Narco Clips doesn't like me, or at least I don't think they do, or they didn't. But they did not ask for pictures of your fucking kid. I think what they were requesting, from what I understand, is body cam footage from some incident that happened at your house, and they're not asking for pictures of your fucking kids, dude. Shut the fuck up. Just like she says, Sinner,
I fired my kids.
or Joneson,
Fired my kids.
they did not FOIA your fucking kids. They FOIA'd an incident that occurred at your house that happens to involve your fucking kid, but they didn't FOIA your fucking kid. How do you FOIA a child? You can't. What the fuck does that even mean?
Okay, all right. Let's. Who is that? Get them out of my chat.
Narc
then.
Cheese, the same one that was asking for my kids' pictures on Hong's
Narc cheese.
post.
She sees the word narc and she's like,
Oh my god, I'm having flashbacks
Oh.
of my door being kicked in.
Oh,
Same
yeah,
one
no,
that they keep
yeah,
trying to say
yeah.
that I was talking to Hostile. No, I was not. I was talking to Narc Cheese, who's right in here, Narcos Clips. The same motherfucker that was asking for my kids' photos.
oh my god, nobody was asking for your kids' photos. Stop
Sure
it.
was.
Sure was.
Yep, he sure did. Did it.
And then she has people repeating this because I saw somebody who used to follow me. I guess they don't anymore because that's fine. Look, I'm not gonna, we're not gonna agree on everything, and because I don't like Queen Bee, and obviously I knew when I decided to finally fucking say something back to this bitch, I knew I was gonna lose subscribers, dude. Like, don't give a fuck, If you're gonna, if that's how you are and you want to fucking leave, that's okay. Narco Clips that water under the bridge. I'm not, I don't hold shit talk against people ever on this app. We all talk shit about each other, it's all good. All good. Everybody in this chat, almost, not everybody, but the majority of people in this chat were fooled by Laura at one point in time. Not everybody, but a lot of people were. I know Purple Rain's gonna write, I always hated her. I'm waiting for it. I know it. She's gonna say it. But, cause she's probably one of the few that was never liked Laura, ever. But yeah, no, it's water under the bridge. Totally water under the bridge. We're fine. But yeah, I do not believe anybody was ever asking for fucking pictures of her fucking kids, dude. Nobody fucking wants to see your kids, girl.
Right on Hong's page. And I don't think that's Hoofs. I don't think he was anywhere around. Don't think he had anything to do with it. So I'm not understanding why in the fuck he keeps continuing to say I was talking to him. Had nothing to do with him.
Girl, I'm pretty sure it was proven that he was in the chat and you said it and the other person wasn't. And don't forgive me if I'm wrong, Narcos, are you a man? I was going to say guy, but I don't want to misgender you.
The funny thing is that
See, so many people here were duped or deceived. Oh, thank you, Brittany. I look horrible, but
a lot of these people that were screaming about it did absolutely jack shit when Betty was out.
No, nobody cares about her kids. I only care about her kids in the sense of, like, I hope they're okay. That's it. I don't fucking care about anybody's kids here. I don't fucking care what your kids are doing.
Actually doing this.
Nobody here should give a shit.
Got to sit there secretly, not do anything, not have to donate money, and simply just watch from the sidelines. Entertain like it was a fucking TV show. It wasn't a TV show.
Now, B Tim's over here talking like, dude, let me rewind this. Sorry, I zoned out for a second because I'm reading your guys' things. This is why I wanted to play this, because this guy is fucking sounds nuts.
Understanding why in the fuck he keeps continuing to say I was talking to him. Had nothing.
Lanky, thank you. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate that. Wait a second. Did somebody become a member? I'm sorry. Sorry, Pamela. Thank you. Appreciate you becoming a member. Sorry, I missed that. Thank you. And thank you, Lanky. Lanky, you don't have to do that. Thank you so much.
To do with him.
The funny thing is that a lot of these people that were screaming about it did absolutely.
Narcos politically aligns with me, so he's okay in my book. Oh, good. All right. That's even better. Now I even like him more.
Is that a lot of these people that were screaming about it did absolutely jack shit when Betty was actually doing this. They got to sit there secretly, not do anything, not have to donate.
you didn't have beat him. This was a fucking choice, brother. Okay, this is a fucking choice. Since you want to call people brother, he called me brother. I was like, dude, I am not your brother. Okay, I know I have a deep voice, and I have manly features, but I'm not your fucking brother. Okay, yeah. This was a choice on your part there, buddy. Okay, you fucking sat there, sat your ass, planted your ass on that fucking panel, and stood by your woman. You know, I didn't donate. I didn't have to donate. You're right, because it wasn't my lawsuit. You think Queen Bee would have fucking donated to me? No, the only thing that bitch used to do is come in my chat to let everybody know she was going fucking live, and then fucking go live, and you know, I'd watch my fucking numbers drop. That's the only thing that bitch ever did for me. So, like, what the fuck? That bitch don't do nothing for nobody. Has she ever donated to anybody or done anything for anybody here? No. Get the fuck out of here. You chose that, buddy. You fucking chose that.
Donate money and simply just watch from the sidelines. Entertain.
Yeah, exactly. The people who want info with kids are. Wasn't she asking for a video of Britney's kid? I remember hearing that. Like, I'm talking a long time ago.
Like it was a fucking TV show. It wasn't a TV show for us. We had to live through it.
We had to live through it. No, you chose to live through it. You chose to sit there. You didn't have to live there.
I had to donate money. I had to fucking deal with it.
He's like, I had to donate money, guys. Actually, I had to donate money. Beat him. You, again, chose to donate money. Nobody forced you to donate your fucking half your salary to this fucking felon. That was all a choice on you, buddy. You had to donate? Dude, come the fuck on now. I had to donate, guys. I had to. I had to take money from my Taekwondo classes and put it towards Queen Bee's lawsuit, guys. I had to. I was forced to. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? You sound insane right now. You guys are not a couple, okay? Oh my god, they're so weird.
That shit. What the fuck did you people do?
Right.
That's what
So
gets
the
me
fuck did
fucking-
you got to sit.
What the fuck did you people do? First of all, I just want to say, Burnt Toast donated to her lawsuit and always used to say it on her live streams that she donated. Because she's like, I wouldn't share the link and not donate myself. Which is exactly why when people here have donated, have shared GoFundMes. I didn't personally share them because I didn't have the money to give at the time. So I wasn't going to share somebody's GoFundMe link without me donating. That, you know, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't ask other people to do it if I, you know, didn't have the funds available to me to donate. So what the fuck are you talking about, dude? It's fucking crazy. She
Clown,
donated.
why the fuck we had to deal with real life bull?
And not only did she donate, she promoted the GoFundMe constantly. All the PayPal pools, whatever the fuck it was. I never fucking did that shit. I was like, you want to go donate? Do it at your own risk, dude. Once her fucking, her record came out, it was a wrap for me. Because I was like, I got this scammy hustler vibe from the get-go. Because I was like, I just can't imagine myself. I mean, I don't do panels. But I could never imagine myself having somebody up on my panel and then leaving my panel for hours, okay, while somebody sat there and babysat my chat and entertained them and collected super chats for me. Because let's be honest, those super chats are not going to be Tim. You know, does B Tim get a cut of Queen Bee's money every month? No. He sits on her panel for free. And she would leave the panel for hours, and go fucking run errands. I mean, I used to think it was weird, but I was like, whatever. I guess if fucking idiots want to sit in there and donate to this lady while she's not even on her panel, it is what it is. But you know, I feel bad for B Tim. I felt like he's kind of being taken advantage of, and like I've said, if these two people crossed paths in real life, they would never fucking be friends. Okay. She uses him. You could tell, and I remember this even back when I used to listen to her here and there, because I was never a fucking avid listener of hers, and let me make that clear. I'd pop in the chat every once in a while, but I'd be like, bye. But I didn't have an issue with her at the same time, you know? There was no reason for me to say anything negative about her. I only spoke negatively about her because she spoke negative about me, you know? I gave my opinions on the lawsuit at one point in time, and I think it was a grift. I still, you know, that was what, 2024? So yeah. Um, mm, 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 mm. But you know what I'm saying? I forgot where I was going with that. I never was a supporter of her channel. Oh, but I used to pop in and be like, what the fuck? She's like, where is this woman? She's got fucking hours, dude. But hey, look, if people are okay with that, I felt bad for B Tim because I'm like, dude, you're sitting here wasting your time while this girl's off and she's collecting all this money because the super chats are flying the fuck in. And I'm like, holy shit. Holy shit.
Bullshit. Nah, fuck all that. No,
No, fuck all that, guys.
So yeah, so that's her not taking accountability for anything. Okay, let's go. Was this, what is this? Hold on. So then, who put together the clips of her saying that she was going to show the receipts? Was it Lorene or was it Madison? No, it was Wendy V. What am I
no,
saying?
she doesn't get a pass for that. Me and B Tim got fucking wrecked for that. She doesn't get a pass for that. Fuck that. Nope.
Like
Distraction. What are you
Everything's
distracted?
Fuck that. It's a distraction.
No. You guys started the distraction about burnt toast and this attorney, which nobody here gives a shit about. I don't care that she needed an attorney. You guys made that the distraction.
From nonsense. What are you scared of?
Oh, she's talking about nonsense.
What are you scared of? What's going on?
Like, question. I have a question. Do you guys actually generally believe Queen stole like $100,000?
Who is he asking this to? I don't think she stole it because that would imply that like she robbed somebody. No, I think what she did was she collected money under false pretenses and kept the money. Yes, I do think she benefited from, you know, a fundraiser for saying it was for something and then not using it for that thing. Because now that I'm thinking about it, okay, I looked at the thing. There's no way she spent more than, I'm going to say $10,000. If you look at the docket where all the filings are, most of the filings, if you take Betty away, okay, because most of the filings were her, what exactly did her attorney do, right? So I'm sure he had a retainer, maybe a couple of $1,000 retainer, and then, you know, maybe she spent $10,000. I want to say maybe a little bit more than 10,000, 15, you know, 20 at the most. Everything I think she made. So just with the publicly available PayPal pools that are up right now, they're more than $20,000. And again, all she has to do is either show a court order that where it says that you cannot, you know, if you can't produce this, girl, you know, you're saying there was a court order, which I don't even understand how that would ever pertain to the fucking court. I don't understand how that would pertain. They don't give a fuck. That's like the judge saying, oh, don't show anybody your W-2 form at the end of the year for how much you made. They don't fucking care, dude, how you pay your attorney. They don't give a shit. So I can't even understand why a judge would even say that. It doesn't even make sense to me. It doesn't make any sense why the judge would put that. It doesn't make any sense. Why the judge? And why would your attorney tell you? They're like, oh, because, you know, she says in the clip on Wendy V's channel that she's going to show, she wants everybody to see how much Bullhorn Betty cost her. She wants everybody to see it. She's like,
Trust and believe, baby. Trust and believe.
right? Well, what changed? What changed? And when did this court order thing become an excuse? Is this a new thing? Yeah, B Tim definitely buys friends. B Tim thinks that if he super chats you or he donates to you, that he somehow owns you. Okay? Because he threw it in my face that he used to support my channel. B Tim has not, let me make this clear. B Tim has not been in my fucking chat since at least 2024. That's the last comment I could find from him on my page. Okay? 2024. It's 2 years ago. He hasn't been in my chat. He only used to come in my chat when I was talking shit about Laura. He would come in my chat and super chat me. And I would tell him, Tim, you don't need to super chat me for me to read your comments. I'll read your comments. I felt like he was almost like a monkey, like one of those fucking monkeys that train, you know, with the little organ. Like they just... I don't know. I was like, dude, you don't like. You might have to do that in your friends chat, but you don't have to do that here. You could comment, and I'll read your comments. You know, I can't guarantee I'll read every single one of them, but I'll read your comments without you super chatting me. Like, you know. But he wanted me to read his comments out, so he would super chat me. You know, and I would tell him, please don't do that. But just because you did that, okay, you haven't been in my chat for 2 fucking years now. Like, I haven't spoken to you even, not even in a fucking comment section or anything. I don't owe you loyalty for 2 years ago that you gave me super chats, dude, on your own choice. I never ask people for super chats. I appreciate them. I very much appreciate your super chats, but I know I repeatedly told you you didn't have to do that, you know? So don't throw it in my fucking face, dude. You know, I never expected super chats from anybody here. But also, he did that with Burnt Toast. He tried to buy her fucking loyalty by paying for part of her attorney to help out with the attorney. He's a single guy who obviously has money to spend on, I don't know, stupid shit on strangers on the internet. I mean, he went on a whole rant a couple of weeks ago. I saw a clip of him. He's like, I'm not giving to anybody anymore. That's it. Like, the Bank of B Tim has closed down, honestly. And I'm like, dude, okay. Nobody asks for your help, dude. Except maybe your friend Queen Bee. I never asked you for help. You're an idiot. Why are you giving $2,000 to a piece of fucking toast, bro? Like, not to be an asshole. I would never hand that much money to some fucking avatar on YouTube that I've never seen her fucking face before. Yeah, she seems like a really nice person, but fuck that. $2,000 fucking dollars to somebody I've never even talked to on the phone with? Hell no. Hell the fuck no.
Just like realistically,
Who gives a fuck?
that's the craziest thing I ever heard. Like, that's the problem. These people actually, if,
Let them think that.
that's crazy to me.
Yes, it's crazy, but who gives a fuck? I'm not going to continue to keep talking about it.
Yeah.
This is 2 days after she said she's not going to continue to talk about it. It reminds me of Laura when she's like, I'm done. I'm done with the drama community. And then she's like, the next fucking night, she's live about the drama community. Okay, girl.
The more I feed into them, the more they keep going. So, I mean,
Right.
like I said, I've said everything I could say. That's it. That's all. There's nothing left more to say about it.
I just saw a clip last night. Oh my god, I need to fucking... Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Is that really Dolly Vision or is that like a troll of him? Because that doesn't seem right. Alright, well anyway, Beat Him are implicating QB's lair in a possible crime. I am sure he would be all ears and disclose the truth via telephone. What? Yeah, that's not the real Dolly Vision. I don't even think that guy knows who I am. Alright. Whatever. Never trust a man who wears a nightgown to bed and buys a horse's candles to relax. Oh my god. Dude, has he bought one of Laura's candles? Why would you give Laura your address, Beats Him? It's like the dumbest fucking thing that anybody here could do. Good luck with that. Let me know how that turns out. She's definitely looking your house up, dude. Especially if you spent $100. Just to let you know. Thank you, Sinner. Thank you. Appreciate that. Now I owe you my life, basically. Thank you. I appreciate the $5. Thank you. I do. I will put it towards good use. That I will. Actually, when I get my money this month for my YouTube check, I'm getting my fucking pasta machine that everybody contributed towards. If I could find one for a good price. But so many people contributed and I need a new one, so I fucked it up. But I haven't even done anything. I was very busy the last week or two, so yeah. So that's that. I gotta get off here in a couple of minutes because I gotta get something to eat. But hold on. I haven't checked in with Laura. I haven't seen what she's up to. Is she back from her trip yet? Anybody? Has she returned from her fucking 3-day trip? Oh yeah, she is. She's back, huh? I can't watch her. I can't listen to her listening to Brittany. And no offense, Brittany, if you're in here. But Joneson, are you seriously going to compare reaching out to a pedo murderer, flirting and acting like a 17-year-old as the same thing as me sending a message through a public app in regard to dog grooming before she was even found? Like, are you seriously? Yeah, Laura, we are. It is kind of weird. Why would you reach out to the mom? The mom who everybody thought was complicit in this, and it wasn't before she was found, I don't think. I think it was after she was found dead, Laura. But, are you seriously trying to say those are the same thing? Talk about deflection at its finest. Keep sticking up for your disgusting buddy because you feel... So they're using this other person. I don't even know who the person is. I guess they were having conversations with, is anybody streaming who's live from Rumble? No. I watched my first Rumble live the other day ever. I don't like that platform. No offense to anybody that goes over there, but ugh. Anyway, keep sticking up for your disgusting buddy. They're trying to compare this woman, I guess, talking to Stefan Stearns to, like, I don't know. I'm like, look, would I do it? No. But am I surprised that somebody from fucking YouTube who thinks they're a fucking journalist did it? Not really. Not really. Trying to suck information out of this guy? No, I'm not. Laura would do the same thing. Keep sticking up your disgusting and sick buddy because of the fact that you even compared us is comical and says everything I need to know about you. What a joke. Who the fuck is Megan VR? Megan VR posted this and I did it. Quite interesting and quite obvious what I use ChatGPT for. But love that it really does capture my personality. What they said about me is in the comments. Oh shit, let's see this. Put this in ChatGPT and prepare for tears. Mine is in the comments. If I died and a stranger found this phone and asked about its owner, based on everything you know about me, what would you tell them? This is what Laura said. If Laura, who says that she doesn't use her website's not AI. Okay, you ready? Someone found your phone and asked me, who does this belong to? What is she like? I describe you from patterns I've seen in what you create, care about, and ask me for help with, not from private information on your phone. I'd probably say, her name is Laura. Does Laura realize that whatever ChatGPT says about you, it's like what you have asked it about? So like it's only gathering intel from like things you've asked it for. So let's just say like I'm a student and all I use ChatGPT for is to fucking help me with my homework. Then what it says back is going to be like, oh, you're a studious person, you know? But that's probably not really true since I'm using ChatGPT to get the answers. Do you know what I'm saying? But she thinks this is probably accurate. Anyway, her name is Laura. She's a creator and entrepreneur. She owns Energy Candle Studio, a business that she has put a tremendous amount of hands-on work into. She isn't simply selling candles. She thinks about fragrance combinations, product names, labels, packaging, photography, website design, customer experience, marketing, and tiny visual details that make the brand recognizable. So this is all the things that ChatGPT is helping her with, in other words. But her website's not all AI, right? Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. She is extremely particular when she has a vision. If she says don't change the label, she means do not change the label. So Laura, you just said, I accused you of saying that your website is all AI, and you recently said, no, those are my pictures. But ChatGPT just gave your ass away right here saying, no, don't change the label. So you're not actually taking photographs of your fucking candles. Not that I needed to tell anybody that, but it's obvious to anybody with a fucking brain, okay? You're talking to somebody who worked in both graphic design and photography for fucking 20 years, Laura, of my life. That I dedicated my life to this shit for fucking the majority of my adult life. I could tell when a fucking picture is taken by a human or if it's like, or I'm sorry, I shouldn't say by a human. When a picture is taken by a professional photographer or somebody with their iPhone, I could tell the difference. You are not taking pictures of those fucking candles because I could tell by the lighting, dude. Because if you were taking them with your own phone, there would be glares and shit everywhere because it's almost impossible to take that shit out of the picture. Unless you know how to do lighting. So I know those aren't your candles that you're taking pictures of. They're too well lit to be your candles. And clear. We all know Laura cannot take a fucking clear picture to save her life. Okay? To save her life. Anyway, if something needs to be changed 1,000 times 1,000, she notices when it isn't. I don't know what that means. If there's supposed to be 2 wicks, she'd like to know where the second wick went. So there you go. Dude, the fucking ChatGPT is telling on her ass right here. I didn't see this. This is fucking hilarious. So now you're telling us, ChatGPT just told us that when you're selling your candles on your website, and you're doing the pictures that you claim are your own pictures, that this is what she said. I heard it on Wendy V play it on her panel like last week. She was like, "Oh, if you focused on your own business as much as you focused on mine, blah 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 blah." I'm like, Laura, when was the last time you even talked about your business? All I just said was that your whole fucking website's AI. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm fucking lying about it, dude. Everything about the fucking website is AI. I think there's one real picture on there, and I'll show you. I can show you guys the fucking real picture that is actually Laura's picture on there. Because it's so fucking obvious when it's her picture, because it's badly taken. It's badly taken. But every other picture, I can tell is made by AI, Laura. It's not your real shit. Which is fine. People do that. They make mock-ups. Oh, there you go. Wait, hold on. I don't even need to go on her website, because I can tell you right now. Share this tab instead. This is Laura's picture right here. I can tell because the lighting. I could tell how the label's lit. This right here is not her picture. She didn't take this picture of this candle. There's no way Laura's getting this lighting perfect on this fucking candle. Okay? This AI didn't create this. This is Laura's actual picture. But there's one on her website that I saw now. I don't remember where it is. It had what do you call it? Fucking, she's such a liar, dude. ChatGPT is telling on your ass, dude, that it makes the labels for you, which we all knew because you couldn't do that yourself, which is fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but don't lie and say you took all these pictures of these candles, Lord. You did not take these pictures of these candles. They're too professionally lit for me to ever fucking believe that. Like, where's the originals then? She's like, no, just the backgrounds. I don't even know. She might have changed it since the last time I looked at it. Because I don't see it. I don't know. There was like some pile of cookies. And I'm like, that's Laura's picture. Even though it's on an AI background, that's her fucking picture. And I'll say, her fucking website looks much better than it has in the past. Okay? But let's not lie and act like your fucking pictures. I don't remember where this thing was, dude. I'll never find it. Let's not lie and act like you took these pictures. You see, like, the glares? I could tell these are professionally lit photos or, AI. Laura didn't take these. She didn't take them. She did not take them. It's all AI, which, cool, but, like, why are we lying about it? Also, I could tell because you don't see the actual label on anything, except the white ones you can, but, like, the clear ones, you would still see a slight shadow around the glass where the clear label is placed on. Good God. So, hold on. That isn't just perfection. Hold on. Yeah, she's very particular about her website pictures, but do you think when you fucking actually receive any of this shit, it looks like that? That isn't just perfectionism for its own sake. You care about the finished product matching what you pictured in your head. That's weird. Why are you asking ChatGPT about that? She's like, how do I get my pictures to match? Wait, how do I get my actual products to match my pictures? This looks so scary, bro. There's like way too many Fruit Loops here. What the fuck? All right. You'll spend time finding exactly the right name for a fragrance, then immediately switch gears to SEO, a product description, packaging, a customer service problem, or how something will actually sell. So, Laura, you having customer service problems? Why do you need to fucking ask ChatGPT about customer service? Interesting. Oh, Jesus. Or how something, you're not interested in something merely sounding pretty. You want it to work. I tell them you're funny. ChatGPT, you're lying. Expressive, opinionated, and not especially interested in pretending you don't have an opinion. You like humor with some bite. You're comfortable being irreverent. Sorry. I thought it said irrelevant. And when something is ridiculous, you tend to call it ridiculous rather than dressing it up in corporate language. At the same time, I've seen you repeatedly care how you speak to customers. Oh my God, dude, wait a second. Shut the fuck up here. Shut the front door here. Ask for help making a message warmer or more professional when the situation calls it. Laura, you can't You're having Chat GPT write back to your fucking customers? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Aw, Beefers, thank you. That was so sweet of you. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. 10 gifted memberships. Woohoo. I can't see who got them, but congratulations and thank you to Beefers. Laura needs help talking to people from ChatGPT because she doesn't know how to talk to somebody. Oh my goodness. I had a situation last week where somebody ordered a bowl for me. It was actually sitting here behind me on the shelf for months, okay? And because I have other stuff up here, the bowl ended up getting really scuffed up over time. It was just sitting here for the longest time. And I went to go package it, and I just said to myself, I can't give this person this. I cannot fucking give this person this. Like, with all these, dude, it was bad. There were so many scuff marks. I tried cleaning it and sanding it out, like, and I couldn't get the scuff marks off. Like, it's natural that any cement things are going to get little marks on them, and there's nothing you could do, or there's going to be little areas where there's imperfection, but this thing really got scuffed up on the side. So I wrote to the person and I'm like, look, I'm remaking this item for you. I can't make it exactly how it was because it's like a one of a kind piece, but I'm going to get as close to it as I can. In reality, I think my second version of it came out fucking way better than the first one. I was like, damn it, I kind of want to keep this one. But no, I didn't feel comfortable for the price that it was, that bowl particularly. I didn't want to, I didn't feel comfortable selling it to somebody, but like, I would never need ChatGPT to fucking write that for me. Like, I just don't understand. What are you having trouble communicating with people that you need ChatGPT to tell you? It's so weird. Why did she post this? Oh my god. Make it warmer, because she doesn't have empathy. She needs a fucking robot to tell her how to have empathy. This is fucking insane. Anyway, and there's another thing I'd mention. You care a lot about getting things right for people. I've seen you worry about customers waiting too long, explain supply problems. Wow, she really fucking... I've never asked ChatGPT about my business and anything pertaining to my business. Remake products you weren't satisfied with, throw extras in orders, and sometimes absorb the cost yourself rather than send something you don't think is good enough. That tells me more about somebody than a biography does. You're somebody who builds things yourself. You worked on your own Shopify storefront, product pages, branding, fragrance profiles, typography, and layouts, instead of treating your business as something that magically happens behind the scenes. Laura needed validation from fucking ChatGPT. This is fucking so weird. Oh my god. So if a stranger finally said, okay, but what is she actually like? I'd say she's creative, determined, particular, and I can't even say this word. Something with entrepreneurial. Funny, occasionally chaotic. I would not describe Laura as funny. Definitely chaotic. Generous with people she cares about, and very invested in the things she creates. She has strong opinions, a strong aesthetic, and absolutely no problem telling you when you've put the damn Fruit Loops around the glass when she specifically said in front of the candle. What? ChatGPT wrote that, girl? I don't know about that. And based on our conversations, I'd be pretty confident about that description. Girl, stop it. Stop it. All right, so the reason ChatGPT knows all of that about her is because that's what she's asked ChatGPT's advice on, is all business related shit. Or make a picture for me, help me with my website, help me make pictures for my website, help me write to my customers, because apparently I don't know how to fucking act like a human and write a letter to a customer. Oh my god. I would never fucking post that. That's embarrassing. I would never ask ChatGPT to write something for my customer. No way. No fucking way. No fucking way. That's so, like, dude, like, she doesn't know how to have empathy. So she fucking asked ChatGPT to make it sound like she has empathy? Is that what she's telling us right here? Like, that's fucking weird. I don't believe this part. I don't believe, absolutely no problem telling when you've put the damn Fruit Loops around the glass when she specifically said in front of the candle. Do you think that ChatGPT wrote that? And did she, like, write to ChatGPT, like, hey, I fucked up a customer's order and I put the Fruit Loops in front of the glass, or around, or I didn't listen to my customer. What the fuck is she talking about? Yeah, she's blaming ChatGPT for the ridiculous Fruit Loops. Yes, she is. It's their fault. They didn't tell her. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. First of all, your customer complained about where the Fruit Loops are placed. Like, what? I don't even understand that. That's a problem. Why do you even allow that? God. And she does absorb a lot of cost in her look at the BJ candle. Oh my god, dude. Look, does it look better? Yes. Does it look generic as fuck? Yes. Also yes. And you think that this is a good name? Cocoa Boo? Cupcakes at Tiffany's. I don't know about that. Cupcake at Tiffany's. Like, it looks better. It looks neater. It looks less chaotic. Well, the backgrounds are still chaotic, but it definitely looks, you know, you definitely look better. You know, ChatGPT is helping you out for sure, but these aren't your pictures, Laura. Stop trying to lie to all of us, okay? All right. You didn't prop these up and take these pictures. Fuck out of here. Laura didn't prop these up and take the pictures, dude. Like, come on. You must think we're all stupid. You didn't make all these items and then photograph them and then put them on your website. You didn't do that. You could fucking lie as much as you want. I remember it was something with a fucking cookie. She had like these weird cookies on here and I'm like, why the fuck are these on here? I just don't understand. Because it was like under a listing for a candle. So I was like, what? Like, I don't understand why there's a fucking cookie just sitting there. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. Some of this fruit looks bizarre, but I mean, I guess. Morning chapter. It says morning chapter. This says final chapter. What a mess. What a mess. Narcissist. Well, if that isn't fucking perfect for you to have on here, I don't know what the fuck is. Was it this one? Ice Ginger Snap? I don't know. She must have taken it down. There was some like thing where she had like a picture of cookies. Like Laura did not take a picture of these fucking wax melts, dude. She didn't take this picture. She didn't take this picture. There's no fucking way in hell I'll ever believe that. It's all AI, which cool, but I don't like in a situation like this, I don't see a problem with there being AI since everything's so fucking generic looking. You know, then, you know, whatever. You could reproduce this exactly as it is. I don't know what's up with the font here. What the fuck is going on? I don't know. Something's up with the font, but it's AI. It's a little fucked up. Because, again, if this was an actual picture, I know Laura doesn't have capabilities to print directly to glass. She needs a label. Well, if this was your picture, where's the fucking label, dude? Even on a clear label, you'd still see lines for where the label ends. It's not that fucking clear. It's not a visible label. It's a clear label. So where's that? You took these pictures, Laura? Come on. She fucking tried to say that. And I'm like, dude, you're just insulting all of our intelligence. And here's her reviews that you can't read. There's 13 reviews, yet you just cannot read any of them. Hey, ChatGPT, could you help me put fake reviews? Oh my god, this smells exactly like Ice Ginger Snap cookies my Grammy used to make. They are on point with this one. It's everything I hope to be. Oh, it's everything you hope it to be. Smells like the authentic spices you cook with. It's the perfect nostalgia candle. Ugh. Like, dude, she does this to herself all the time, though, because it's like, Laura, I just said that your website's AI. You decided to lie and say, no, those are all my pictures. I took those pictures. You did not take these pictures. You do not have the capability to take pictures like this. You just don't. Which is fine, because not everybody's a fucking photographer, but to try to lie to me and say that you took this picture of this candle dead on like this, and, you know, manage not to get any reflections of yourself in the glass or lighting in the glass, I'm shocked. I am fucking beyond shocked, you know? Color me fucking stupefied over here. I tried a lot of peach candles, and this one is different. Truly unique. I hope I keep coming back to it. These are all these reviews, but you can't ever get on the reviews. It says there's 13 on all of them, I guess. And yet there's nowhere to read the reviews and there's nowhere to actually leave a review. So how did that review by REF get there, Laura? Could you explain? Like, whatever, dude. If this is what you have to do. 19. This one has 5 stars, 19 reviews. Oh my god, no. I hate this. I'm sorry. Fuck this. Look at the Fruit Loops. Oh my god, I don't even have that. What is it called when you have like a fear of holes? What the fuck is that called? What is it? That disease or not disease, like the fear of holes? Oh my god, tryptophobia, is that it? No. What is the thing when you're afraid of holes? Why do these all have like these weird, bizarre holes in them, the Fruit Loops? It's so scary. What the fuck is going on? I don't understand it. And why is it like a New York themed Fruit Loop candle? I'm very confused. All right. Why do these fucking things all have holes in them? You can't use Fruit Loops. Guy in the picture. Oh my god. What a mess. All right. It is the best smelling candle I have ever had. It smells amazing. And it's strong and sweet. And you just have to buy one to experience it for yourself. The vanilla undertones are incredible. Christy G verified buyer. Yeah, I'm sure a customer is talking about the fucking undertones. Right. I'm surprised ChatGPT didn't give her away in that one. Like, you asked me to write fake reviews for you as well on your website. Girl, stop it. Stop it. Stop it the fuck now. Laura took all these pictures, huh? Look, that's not AI. Laura actually made this with the waves and the tails somehow, right? That's not AI. She took that picture, guys. Why would you even put this on here with the mermaid tails in the ocean when you can't make that? You can't reproduce that. So why even put it on here? I don't understand. Because look, it says the candle with the mermaids on the glass is for display only. Why even include it on there? I don't understand. It's for display only? That doesn't even fucking make sense. One of my favorite scents from Bath & Body Works. This one is slightly different, and I actually think I like it better. Bobby D, verified buyer. Yeah, okay. Okay. Girl, why? Why did we do this? I don't understand why that's there. Don't understand. That's like AI, make me a mermaid candle, and then boom, you get 2 fucking mermaid tails. Which looks cool, but if you can't reproduce that, why even put that on your website? I don't understand. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 papi. Wow, these are creative names. Mint leaves. Wow. This is the best eucalyptus and spearmint candle I have found. Let me tell you, I have tried it from so many other companies, and nothing compares to yours. Thank you. Becca B. Verified buyer. 12 reviews. Can't fucking read any of the other ones. Only the ones Laura selects, huh? Very strange. This one's on sale from $50. Really? Why is this one $50 when the rest of them are all $25? Rich, aromatic, perfectly balanced. Absolutely love it. Sarah K. Verified buyer. Yeah, sure. 63 reviews, but you can't read any of them. Can't read any of them. Why is there salt in here? I don't understand that. Is it sugar? I don't know. I don't fucking like it. Look, whatever. Do what you gotta do. But don't fucking try lying to me and telling fucking people, telling me that this shit was pictures taken by you, Laura. No, the fuck you didn't take any of those fucking pictures. Okay? All right. Tryptophobia is a... Oh, I was right? Dude, when does that happen? Strong feeling of disgust or fear when seeing small clusters of holes, bumps, or tight patterns. That's what I just got when I was looking at that Fruit Loops picture. Like, what the fuck? That's the problem with her website, and that's always been the problem with her website, is that when Laura fucking puts fake reviews on there to, you know, you see how that thing said she's, like, very interested in the SEO? That's basically like search terms, how people find your website and everything, which you should be if you have a website, in all fairness. But yeah, girl, that thing gave away your fucking AI description gave away more than you think it did about you, because you tried fucking lying and saying that those pictures are your pictures themselves. And I am not criticizing her for using AI. If she uses it, many businesses are using it nowadays. There's people that make earrings just like I do, and they, you know, put it on like a fake model to show the earring. That's 100% fine. I get it, you know, but my point is, you are calling Brittany out for having AI that wasn't AI of you on her channel, and You motherfucker. Jesse's thing's going off again. You know, you were calling her out, and there you are with your whole website's AI, and then you lied about that. You compounded the lie, because that's what you do. You lied about that, and you're like, no, I take all those pictures. Laura, you're not taking all those pictures, girl. Those are AI. I could tell. You do not know how to properly light a picture, and that's fine for what you're doing. It's fine because it's a white basic candle with a label. It's fine for you to put a representation of what the customer is actually going to get, as long as you could duplicate it and make it look exactly like that. You know, on my website, if I can't reproduce something, it says in the thing, you know, this is just like, I can't make everything exact. Certain items, I can never replicate it exactly. So, you know, this is a representation of what you're going to get. And I'm going to get it as close as I possibly can, but it's going to have some variations in it. The color might vary. Can never get things exact, certain things. You know, a pair of earrings, I could probably get them pretty fucking close, certain pairs, if they're simple. But there's nothing wrong with using a mock-up or whatever. So why lie and say that you took all those pictures when you didn't, clearly? And the main reason I could tell that she didn't take the pictures is because the clear jars would have clear labels on them. Unless Laura, you know, invested in a screen printing or pad printing machine that she's able to fucking print directly to glass, which, by the way, like, the cheapest pad printing machines out there are probably like $50,000 fucking dollars. So, like, you don't have that, okay? Because that's like one of the only ways you could print on rounded objects, you know. I mean, nowadays they have all sorts of crazy printers and shit that you could put through, but those are very expensive as well. So yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. No, I can imagine you can't recreate updos because everybody's hair texture is different. So plus it's just an art form. It's just an art form. I love watching videos of what, like, hairstylists doing updos. Oh my god, I gotta get out of here so I could go pick up dinner. Anyway, as per usual, I love hanging out with you guys, and my son goes back to school soon. I know so many people started school already. I'm like, that's so weird. We're not even, like, in, like, this summer's still going on, but oh my god, I better order my food, otherwise I'm gonna fucking be starving. But anyway, it was absolutely lovely. I mean, she got the engraver, maybe a miracle happened. Yeah, no, the engraver would only make it, like, frosted looking. It wouldn't color the ink black, so. And she got a low quality engraver because I could tell by the DPI, the dots per inch. Like, I worked in this industry for so fucking long, dude. So I know what things look like. You're not going to fool me that you fucking, like, there isn't a snowball's chance in hell that Laura took any of those fucking pictures herself, dude. There's no fucking way. I worked with a photographer. I worked for weddings, so it's a little different. Product photography is a whole different animal, and it's fucking hard. Because trust me, I take pictures of my own shit, and they look like shit in the picture, and what I'm seeing in person, I'm like, it doesn't look like this in the picture. It's because in the picture, you could zoom in really close and see these little imperfections that you don't see with your naked eye, you know? So it's very hard to take pictures of certain things. Product photography is a whole different animal, but lighting is lighting, you know? So, but it's very hard. Like, I just added a bunch of lamps to my website, and I had my ring light, and oh my god, lamps are so fucking hard to take pictures of. And it was such a pain in the ass, and I was using my phone because I didn't feel like busting out my camera and everything because I don't have my laptop anymore. It died. So I'm like trying to, you know, light it where I'm not getting the ring light in the glass. It was so hard. I ended up having to, like, Photoshop the ring light out. But yeah, it's very hard to get good pictures of glass. Glass is, like, so hard to fucking photograph. So but anyway, all right, yes, I am getting off of here so I could eat something before I starve to death. Not that I'm gonna die, but I'm pretty fucking hungry right now. I'm going to get Panera, my favorite place. I love Panera. And I hope everybody has a great night. Yeah, I'm gonna do a back to school wish list. You guys are just gonna pay for everything that my son needs. Honestly, I'm not getting him much back to school clothes because until it gets cold, he's gonna be like wearing shorts and everything. He's not gonna want to wear pants to school, so we usually don't go crazy. It's the one good thing about having a kid, a son, and not a daughter, because like he doesn't give a shit about what he's wearing to school. He did just get a new pair of he's been begging me for what are those fucking things? They're like those expensive sandals. Oh my god, why can't I think of the name? Birkenstocks. He wanted like the clog ones because like everybody has them, and I'm like, dude, I'm not spending $125 because now his foot is the same size as my foot. So I'm like, I'm not spending $125 on fucking things that for a 13-year-old that are gonna get destroyed, dude, destroyed. So my husband brought him to Kohl's the other day, and he ended up finding a pair of Sonoma brand ones for $40, and they're actually pretty nice. They're like, I mean, if I couldn't tell that they're not actually, you know, what are they called? What are those fucking things called? Birkenstocks. They're actually nice. They're real leather. So who cares, you know, about the brand? Because I'm like, you know, for 100, how much are Birkenstocks? They're like 100 and I think like 40 something or more than that. And I'm like, they're gonna get destroyed because they're suede. Like, I told them, look at my fucking Ugg slippers. They're disgusting. They're fucking filthy. You know? I'm like, and I don't even do anything. I don't go anywhere. This is just from wearing them around the house. Imagine if I was wearing them out in, like, public everywhere. They'd be filthy. So, all right, guys. I'm gonna go order my Panera. I will check in with you guys. I'll be back. I'm sure I'll be uploading some videos just to keep myself out in the algorithm, you know, so I don't totally disappear. I like editing videos. I fucking love it. I actually just tried to apply for this guy that, I don't know, he said he pays people and does clips of his channel. I gotta look into it more. There's a wait list, but I fucking love editing videos, so. Like, I really, really enjoy it, especially now that I can do it right on my phone. I don't have to sit at my computer. It's just so fun to edit videos. Because I'm weird like that. But anyway, I know, isn't it nice, Natalie? My son's tall, like almost taller than me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's going too fast. All right, let me go pick my Panera up. I will talk to you guys soon. Hopefully they're still going to let me order. Okay, my payment's going through. All right, I'll talk to you guys next time. I'll be back around soon. Okay, school's going back soon. I'm trying to enjoy the last couple of weeks of summer with my kid, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, have a good one. Arrivederci. I don't know where that just came from. What the fuck is that even? Is that French? I don't know.